What's up, YouTube? Robert the Monster Among Marks Drap here. We're back again for the Tuesday SmackDown Live review. I am joined, as always, by my good friend and tag team partner, the spellcasting, mosh pit starting, heavy metal hippie, Sierra. How you doing today?
We're getting there. We're getting there. You'll learn it eventually.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. I spent the entire day listening to Disney covers performed in the style of rock, and now I've got freaking, what was the song I was just singing?
I'm in the spotlight. I remember that part.
Lion King.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to be king, because I am the king.
Okay. Moving on.
All right.
We have quite the show. Going from last night's Raw, which I will continue to state was the worst Raw I have seen in many months.
Wait, Raw?
Raw was terrible.
Raw.
Raw was bad.
I thought we were doing SmackDown tonight.
We are doing SmackDown tonight. I was just prefacing that this show from last night, from SmackDown Live, coming to us from Minneapolis, Minnesota, was amazing. Because we first start out...
Oh, yeah, she's back.
Yep, we get the start of the show being introduced by Paige, who quickly brings out Becky Lynch with new graphics. I loved it. It was so simple.
Oh, yes.
But she comes out, she starts talking about how she's back and how she's ready and raring to go, and she calls out Charlotte. Charlotte comes out, and they start going back and forth. You know, I actually kind of liked the interaction here because it was very much heel Charlotte, who's good in her own right, and heel Becky, who's just amazing. And
so I think my only issue with this entire promo was that literally last week Charlotte said that she went out and fought for the champ and for the women in the locker room, and then she came out this week and said the exact opposite.
Yeah, she absolutely did. And personally, the way that I look at it is this: face Charlotte said she was fighting for everybody because that's what a babyface does. Heels don't give a shit about anybody. Except
yeah, but Charlotte's Ronda Rousey.
True. Did you catch the genetically superior line? That was
Pardon?
Did you catch the genetically superior line that Charlotte dropped?
Oh yeah, and freaking Becky calling out.
Yep. It was really good. There was some really good jabs back and forth before Paige steps in and says, "Listen, Charlotte, you deserve this. You've worked very, very hard. You are going to get a chance at Becky Lynch. And because of the history that the two of you have, this is going to be a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Oh, Majibus, a women's TLC match. Great. They're going to kill each other. It's going to be fine." Yeah, we got a couple weeks. It's okay. Then we get
kind of another Disney song. I had to catch it.
Yeah, good job. We get Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Zelina Vega, and the Iconics all come out, Mandy on the mic, basically saying, "Listen, you left us, you left Absolution, and now you're giving your old buddies just opportunity after opportunity after chance after. What about us? We're back there. We're busting our ass." And it's at this point that Naomi, Asuka, Carmella, and Lana. So we now have the entire women's division out on the ramp. Naomi has the mic and she's like, listen, I agree with you. We've all been busting our ass. We've all deserved this. We all have the desire and the passion to get this. Where's our chance? And Paige is like, you're right. Every single one of you deserves this chance. So we're going to have a battle royale. Whoever wins will be added to the TLC match against Charlotte and Becky. I love that they're putting a spotlight on this, but for me, this is very much, oh my God, we kind of know where this is going in a sense. Especially because the crowd was very hyped for Asuka. They were
holy crap!
Super,
the fact that they started chanting
during Naomi's
offensive to Naomi.
Yeah, during Naomi's entrance, they start chanting Asuka, and wow, great,
Yeah.
Good. We get a mini boiler room promo video from the Usos before their match with The Bar, who come out sans the Big Show. Because we get a video of Cesaro berating the Giant and getting hit with a knockout punch. God, Cesaro,
I don't
Sheamus,
understand.
what the shit? What the shit?
I don't understand. Like, that Big Show is the reason you guys got the titles, and he's the reason you guys have kept the titles. Oh.
Okay.
Look, man, this was still
The match itself,
Let's move on to this.
I was gonna say, the match in and of itself was really good. Like, I enjoyed this match. I was like, okay, that's a way to go with to start the show. Very good.
Well,
curtain
hold
jerk.
up. Is it just the has the New Day and the Usos both have beat the Bar as of late now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's two teams that have a potential opportunity at the number one contendership because they both have beat them in tag team action. It'll be interesting to see how that spins out with TLC. I wonder if they'll do like a number one contendership match coming up within the next 2 weeks.
I actually have an answer, and in the form of what comes up next. We actually have a locker room video inner segment with I think it was Xavier's holding a phone, and they're all laughing at the phone, and Miz is there, and he's like, "Oh, what are you guys enjoying?" And oh, we're just enjoying some of your fine work. And he's like, "Oh, you were watching the Marine 6 Close Quarters. Which one is your favorite Marine? Are you guys Mariners? I mean, the people who like the Marine?" I'm like, no, don't.
One Marine movie, and it was the very first one. And if I pay attention over the shelf, yeah.
The first Marine was not
I'll watch 6
including
because
you.
Becky's in it.
I'm going to say it. I remember that movie coming out. That's the reason why John Cena wears the goddamn dog tags and does the salute. And he actually does it sort of right.
Yeah, he got trained up by like a professional Marine.
Yeah.
You can tell what branch has taught who to salute because every branch does it a little differently.
Yep.
Moving on though.
So
because I don't want to get into a 20-minute conversation on the pluses, the ups and downs of the original Marine movie.
Yeah, moving on. But Miz is actually pissed off because they're laughing at his match from last week against the Jobbers, and they start using the Ain, was it Dwayne or Blaine or Bane or Sane and Flame, and they just go that direction with the rhyme. And Miz is so mad he's going to go find Shane to set up a match against any one of the three of them that he could actually beat, which ends up being Kofi.
Look, this is set up for failure. But the promo that Miz did after this was amazing.
Oh yeah, the one with Shane. We'll get there.
I wonder if Maurice has used the same exact words against him.
Probably. We see AJ Styles backstage before the commercial. We get him coming out for a promo on his thoughts of the new Daniel Bryan. We get a replay of the low blow and post-match beatdown by Bryan that was part of AJ Styles losing the WWE title. And he even remarks here, and it kind of struck a chord with me, these last 14 days have felt longer than the 371 with the championship. And I was like, you're right. It feels like forever, and it shouldn't.
But, unfortunately, I feel like the only thing that WWE, it's becoming a theme for everyone to try to make their championship matches right now. And that's exactly what AJ does. However, he does mention Daniel's not here. But this was more of the same thing we've been seeing from WWE. If I give my opinion, very, it just, you cheated, I'm better than you, and the championship is mine. We've heard it so much as of late, and it did nothing to match at all.
Hang on, I'm trying to get something to, because you're roboting a little bit. It's not your fault. It's actually my computer being derp. So sorry.
Hello?
I've got you. I've got you here. But you're not wrong. Hearing this same thing over and 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 over again is really bad. And I actually kind of like the direction that they've gone in later segments with Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton, and we'll get there. Again, he says he's just that Daniel Bryan should bring himself to TLC, and don't forget the WWE title because he's going to take it back. I want to see a ladder match here. That's what this needs, a ladder match. Because it doesn't matter low blows, whatever. If you're in a ladder match, all you have to do is climb to the top rope, top of the ladder. That's it.
Look, the way WWE. So I remember we had this conversation at Hell in a Cell because I said a lot of these matches would live up to the gimmick matches of having like Charlotte and Becky at the time be in Hell in a Cell. I stand firmly that TLC, there needs to be some sort of TLC stipulation on a lot of these matches going in.
Yeah. You're not wrong. There's already
I do really love the idea of the ladder match.
I was gonna say there's already
as long as they don't do a tables match for the women again, because the last table.
Because I could have swore Raw had one.
Yeah, Baron and Braun are gonna be a TLC match.
That's right, and now we've got Becky,
Charlotte,
and
Charlotte, Becky, and the third member.
Yeah, the winner of the Battle Royal.
So Raw's got it for Strowman, and SmackDown has it for the women.
Yeah. So we get more Lars Sullivan hype to get us back into the show here, which, again, it's like, okay, I get it. It's Lars Sullivan. He's big. Vince likes his big, meaty, sweaty boys.
But let's go ahead and move on to what should have been an amazing match.
Yeah. Hang on. You're like artifacting hard here. Hang on.
Go to SmackDown. He's got to go to SmackDown.
Uh-oh. I got lost there for a second. Yes, he does absolutely
What?
need to go to SmackDown. I mean, I can't see.
Should I go ahead and try to?
Yeah, keep going.
You were agreeing with me, and I like that. So please agree with me more.
Yes,
move on to what should have been.
God damn it!
Just move on. I'm gonna hijack the show. You and your lag. Moving on to Shinsuke Nakamura, I could honestly listen to his song on repeat for like 8 hours. Versus Rusev. Guys, Rusev's back. This is a treat. Oh, but wait, from behind, out of nowhere, the ninja Nakamura attacks Rusev. Yeah, Rusev gets kicked in the head a lot, and Nakamura hits the Kinshasa. Match never starts. Never mind. Match canceled. Bye.
Yeah, right? It's like, we wanted you to come out here for a badass match. Now you get to go sit back in catering forever. That'll teach you to cut your hair. Then, so we now have Nakamura who attacks Rusev from behind, hits the Kinshasa, turns around, makes like he's going up the ramp. As Rusev has fallen out of the ring, oh look, it's time for another Kinshasa. And then he saunters back up the ramp and into the back. Again, if this doesn't lead to a rivalry between the two and eventual United States Championship match for Rusev, I will be severely pissed off.
Look, Rusev was amazing as his runs with the U.S. belt. Mm-hmm. I cannot wait to see this because these two guys can put on a good feud.
Oh, hell
given
yeah.
the chance. But let's move our guest of honor for the night. The entire roster comes out to welcome him.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Hardy is celebrating 20 years of professional wrestling, and with a wonderful, no pun intended on that, highlight package of Jeff and Matt's accomplishments is played, and we see Jeff get on the mic thanking the WWE and all of the fans.
Yeah, Michael Cole did a really good job of introducing him and then banishing. Jeff gives this wonderful heartfelt speech about how, he's struggled, but he's always, the WWE universe has always had his back, and how he's climbed to the top, and this is by no means a retirement speech, but he can't wait to see where the next 20 years takes him. And then Samoa Joe's music hits. And I'm like,
hold up.
Okay.
Why would Samoa Joe shows up. Amazingly, the entire SmackDown roster just lets Joe interrupt Jeff with everything. I mean, Joe brings up, oh my God, Joe brings up the addiction issues.
Yeah. It wasn't that the whole roster let him do it, because you saw Shane. Shane, as soon as he said that, and Jeff was like, wow, you crossed the line. Shane was on top of his ass, was trying to snag the mic, trying to get him away from the top. And Jeff was like, no, let him go. We're going to talk about this. He came out here to talk, so let's talk. And he admits...
He didn't come out here to talk. He came out here to fight.
Yeah. Jeff admits he's had problems, but for all 20 years, he's nearly ended his career 20 times, but he's still here. And since he's here and Joe wants to fight, let's have a scrap right now.
See? A theme.
Yeah. And so Samoa Joe then takes the towel off, makes like he's going to go towards the ring, turns around and walks back away. That's how you do that segment. Take notes, Nia Jax. God damn. Either do the attack or don't do the attack.
Do you need a moment? Wow, I felt that.
You didn't watch the show last night, did you? I know you were in the middle, you were like trapped in DC traffic hell, but you didn't see the show. I didn't go off. I went way off on
Not the
fucking
kind of
Nia.
moment not the kind of moment I was talking about. Oh,
But
but let's move on because nope, shut up, Sierra.
because we're done with that. Anyway, speaking of being done with that, this whole segment was done, and then we actually get the Miz versus Kofi Kingston announcement right before the match happens. And all in all, this wasn't a bad match. Again, Miz is a really good worker. Kofi does really good work. Two of them in the ring. They've done it before. They know each other rather well, so they had no trouble putting together a decent segment. Miz eventually.
This shit was funny.
Oh yeah, fucking Xavier Woods blowing the trombone right there.
I rated this match an F just because F is for funny. But dude, shut up.
I didn't say anything.
No, I heard you giggle though. This match, this was a spotlight on New Day. This entire match. I mean, it seemed like the crowd was transfixed on Biggie and Woods doing whatever they do at ringside. Miz gets distracted for a little bit because of it. But the end is a little weird.
Yeah. Miz attacks Xavier Woods.
Still funny.
Big E comes around. The ref starts admonishing him. He starts at the announce table and follows him back around to the other side. At this point, Miz goes and grabs a steel chair, slides it in just under the bottom rope, goes to climb in the ring. Xavier Woods comes up and snatches the chair. This distracts the Miz, and Kofi hits Trouble in Paradise, pinning Miz for the 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whatever. We're doing this. Now, to make good on my earlier statement, to clarify what's probably going to happen with the tag team championships on SmackDown, it's going to be the Usos. Why? Because I see the New Day and Shane in the kickoff show.
You really think Shane's gonna do this?
No, I think that somehow the Miz is going to schedule this match. Like, he's going to get it on the card, or he's going to go out there and he's going to have Shane with him, and he's going to say, okay, I got you out here. I'm sorry to say I've tricked you, but we're going to have a match against the New Day to prove we're really the best tag team in the world. The New Day will come out just to laugh at the Miz. The ref will be there. He'll start the match. Shane will want nothing to do with this. Like, there will be no part of this that Shane will want. And Miz will continuously try to tag Shane in, and Shane won't have it. Like, Shane won't take the tag until, Shane, it's forced on him. And then the match starts. And then this is going to get the ball rolling for maybe Shane's heel turn. We have husband notes here. But he's not done writing.
Husband notes.
Is water?
Look.
No, I
want to talk about the promo after this.
Do it.
No, we need continuity. Move on to Mr. Orton. No. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you. Look, man, Randy Orton is back immediately after ripping off the mask of Rey Mysterio last week after that match. He enters the ring. Shit, lost my spot. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Oh,
The yeah, go ahead.
um, Randy starts to talk, and he acknowledges all the words that we've called him after he took the mask. Doesn't agree with it, like stereotypical Randy Orton heel. Obviously, Ray could not care less what Randy has to say about this because he interrupts Orton with a new mask and a neck brace. And that neck brace is not stopping him from running down that ramp and attacking Orton.
Nope.
Um,
Not even a little bit.
unfortunately, Orton older Mysterio throughout this and manages to rip off Mysterio's neck brace while outside of the ring. But inside the ring, Mysterio lands that 619, only for Randy to counter with the DDT off the middle rope, which they call Vintage Orton. I just like calling it that draping DDT.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. He actually hit the 619 twice. The first one he hit it on his arm, and then got him on the bottom rope. Hit him with a second one, and as he was coming back in with a chair, to the admonishment of several referees, Orton kicks him, hits that draping DDT, and continues the beatdown of Rey Mysterio.
And with the introduction of that chair, this is the match we're going to see at TLC. The mask is a big deal. It is a big part of this feud. Anytime you grab the mask, it becomes a big part of the feud. And unfortunately, there's no way they don't let Mysterio win this.
I think that depending upon how long they want to run it, that's going to be the thing. It's like, how far do we really want to go with this? If they want to go far, Rey Mysterio will win, but like Orton will get another mask post-match. I don't know, but it'll be interesting. Orton actually catches Mysterio with a brutal like neck slam onto the chair, onto the steel steps. That looked rough. And then we get the Miz Shane segment backstage that I know you want to talk about.
Look, after this, we see, I don't want to say an irate Miz enter Shane McMahon's office, the Best in the World trophy, prominently displayed in between the two of them, says, "Where were you?" Shane goes, "I was right here. What are you talking about?" And Miz goes off and is just like, oh my God. Basically, Shane and Miz are in a relationship, and it all revolves around this Best in the World trophy. Need to we're both damn good fathers, but you need to be better than that. I mean, Miz has obviously gotten yelled at by Maurice already if he knows how to do this. And Shane's just standing there like, good God, Marissa's yelling at me again.
Probably. Oh, God. Here we go. Time for the main event. The women's roster battle royale.
Look, I take issues with Zelina Vega being eliminated first, especially by Lana.
Okay, yeah, no, I wasn't entirely in favor of that, and but I am actually glad they didn't do what I was assuming they were going to do, and that was because Asuka got cheered, they were going to turn around and eliminate Asuka first. Because Vince likes to crush people's dreams.
No, I'm glad they didn't do that. But I was really hoping they were going to pull what Zelina Vega did at, what was it, Evolution? Doing that classic heel tactic of hiding that. Because what are they going to let the women, I feel the only feuds that are getting put on the women of SmackDown is the title feud. When are they going to let all these women get into their own legitimate singles feuds? Because I have a feeling that Lana has been causing issues with Vega as of late. You got the Iconics and Asuka and Naomi that could devolve into something. There's just so much opportunity. Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. They've been teasing that for a couple minutes.
Yep. And I thought it was going to happen again. But we see that Asuka actually eliminates both of the Iconics before she gets a little beat up by Carmella. And then she, like, gets her on the outside. Carmella, like, ducks down and screams like she's in terror. She stands up, and Asuka's like, deep breath, and then kicks her.
Bloody murder! Bloody murder! It was such a cute little spot.
Oh, yeah, it's like, just calm down. Now I'm going to kick you.
We see, I think after that, they direct the attention to Naomi and Mandy Rose fighting in the ring. Mm-hmm. Naomi hits that rear view on Mandy, and good God. We're not going to go into that. Moving on.
Mandy sold it.
But good God.
She just...
Naomi.
Okay, Naomi doing the split leg moonsault was better for a finisher than the rear view.
Naomi doing the splits on the apron.
Oh yeah, that was really damn good because they both end up on over the top rope. They're both fighting, and Mandy like pulls Naomi's leg out as she kicks, and she fucking lands in a front facing splits. And I'm like, good job. Well done.
Yeah, but while they do these amazing moves on the apron, only for Naomi to knock Mandy off. And in return, Sonya Deville eliminates Naomi right after that. You know, best friends looking out for each other again. Wonder how long that's going to last.
Yeah, that's a good question. Then we get fucking Sonya Deville and Naomi, and they act like they about to go to fucking war. And I'm like, yes, please.
No, Asuka.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Asuka and Sonya Deville, and they act like they're going to throw down hard, and they did. And I loved it. It was great. It's like,
it was a nice sequence between the two of them. They also moved to the ring apron, more specifically Asuka, because we see Mandy Rose try to get in and tug Asuka off the apron, only for Asuka to mule kick her.
Fucking mule kick and then drop axe kick. It was beautiful. They fight on the apron for a while, and that was really good.
I mean, yeah, I think my favorite spot, aside from the splits that Naomi did on the apron, was actually the sequence where Asuka and, well, aside from the double leg takedown that Sonya put on Asuka early, the way that the women worked through the attempt of the suplex out of the ring. It manages to get both the women over the top rope on the apron. We see them kick each other in the head.
Oh yeah.
After they have shaken the cobwebs out, we see Sonya back off, lets out her war cry, only for Asuka to send her face first in the knee and off the apron.
Does that
Asuka winning? Yep. Asuka wins the Battle Royal, cementing her spot in the first ever women's TLC match.
I
A
have
plus,
thoughts.
guys. No one's ready for Asuka.
Yeah. No. This is a good chance for Asuka, but I don't see it happening. I love Asuka. You all know I love Asuka. There's no way that if you've watched this show for 5 minutes, you don't know that I'm an Asuka fanboy. That being said, Asuka's not winning this.
No, but it'll be good to see all of my women crush in the same ring at TLC.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, we want to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share all those wonderful things down below. Hit the bell for the notifications. Follow the show on Twitter at InMoshPit. I'm at Rob's Random Roms. She's at Heavy Metal Hippie. And we will see you all tomorrow night for the NXT 205 Live review. Later!